These are the Archazian Island new starter decks that were just released. I am so excited to open these. I'm on a hunt for 5 specific enchanted cards. I really hope I can get these so I don't have to go back to the game shop, and hope there's still some Archazian Island stuff in stock. Let's open them up and see what we find. Hey Lorcana Lumineers, I'm Meg the Ink Collector. Join me as I search for every enchanted card. We are going to start with our Jafar and Iago deck. This one looks awesome. This is the Amethyst Steel pack. Oh my gosh. The glue on this pack is insane. There is no way to keep it nice for a collection. We're ripping, but it does have a shiny foil at least. We have our starter deck. We have a lore counter, damage tokens, as well as that booster pack, the quick start rules, and the playmat. So those are all the things that you need in order to play Lorcana. If you already have your own stuff, you don't have to use those. Before we open this super exciting booster pack that I really hope has an enchanted card, we're gonna go ahead and go through the starter deck, so stay tuned for that booster pack. The first thing that we have in this starter deck is our foil cards. The very first one is this Jafar card. This is awesome. It has a lot going on here. You have Jafar, he has the crown on his head. He is menacing as ever, and he just looks as powerful as can be. This is a really cool, super rare foil card. I'm really excited to have this one. And our other one, which just pairs so nicely with the Jafar, is the Iago card. So Iago here, he is the giant spectral parrot. I really like the colors. It looks like he is raining havoc down on Archazian Island, which is not good. A lot of our characters are in there training, going through those obstacle courses. So this one is a very fun theme on the full Archazian Island theme. Our starter deck starts off with a bunch of different cards. I'm just going to show you what they have in here so you can see what the Amethyst Steel set has. And this is the last 3 cards, which are the Jafar card in the starter deck. Very fun to have the foil Jafar to start, and then to have this one. This is him as the aspiring ruler. What's really cool is this looks like that he is pulling apart the crown that you see him wearing. If you've been following along in my videos, you will see out of the trove I opened that all of those booster packs have a story of Archazian Island, and it is about this crown. It is about it being broken and separated, and so right here is the moment we see it being broken and separated. So super fun to have this. I cannot wait to piece together the entire Archazian Island story and see how it all came to be and how Jafar was able to get to this crown. The awesome thing that comes with every starter deck is a booster pack. I absolutely love the booster packs. As a collector, these are the things that I open the most, really hoping to find those enchanted cards. I'm in search of 5 specific enchanted cards from the Archazian Island set. As such, they are Mickey Mouse, Mirabelle, Aurora, Hero, and Bolt. I really hope we can at least pull one of them into this thing so I don't have to go back to the game store. Let's open up this pack. The nice thing with all of the Archazian Island packs is they do have a story. I just mentioned it with the crown, kind of telling you about the island. I think this just adds another element into the game. It really adds a story to it. As a Disney fan, I love Disney's storytelling. So this is just a really cool feature and probably the thing making this one of my favorite sets. So this booster pack, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the cards. If a really cool one stands out, let's talk about it. But the thing I'm really hoping for is an enchanted one. Edgar! I am so psyched to see Edgar. I saw this on one of the promos as a possible card to pull, so this is great. I absolutely love the Aristocats. It is hilarious to see Edgar in this space. He really is a villain, one that you wouldn't believe because he's the innocent butler, right? And so to see him as an ambitious butler is so fun. He definitely looks menacing. However, I am surprised that he's this high up and this strong for an, looks like a little bit of an older guy. We have Bolt. This is not the Bolt I'm looking for, but this is a really cool Bolt. I really like that in his fur. You can see the Bolt highlighted there on the side. Just a cute little doggo. We have our first rare card. This is Kenai. I have previously opened a Kenai in my Trove video. Make sure you check it out if you haven't already. Very fun though to have a duplicate card for a rare card. We have another Tuk Tuk. I have also pulled this in that Trove video. It is a rare card, not the most favorite card of my rare cards, but I do like all the colors in it. And we finish with a foil Hey Hey. This one is fun. It looks like there is chaos going on, which honestly, that is how I feel about every Hey Hey card, that he is just surrounded by chaos. I do like the foil, that it has the shimmering, because the cool thing with Hey Hey that I really appreciate is all of the colors. Roosters do typically in certain breeds have a lot of colors to them. And so that being captured in Hey Hey is awesome. Add the foil aspect, I feel like he pops a little bit more. This was not an enchanted card in that pack. I'm a little bummed about that, but I'm still holding out hope that in our second starter deck, we can find one. So let's jump into it and see what we have. This is the Beast and Belle pack, aka the Ruby and Sapphire pack. It includes the same thing as the other pack that we just opened, everything you need to start the game, and that coveted booster pack. Really hope we can find an enchanted card. We have our starter deck. We have the coveted booster pack that stay tuned, that I'm going to open, that hopefully has an enchanted card, as well as that lore counter, the damage tokens, the quick start rules, and the player deck, everything you need. Before I open this booster pack, which I'm just gonna put it out there now, it has an enchanted card. I'm telling the universe to magically make that happen. Let's go through our starter deck and our foils. Our first foil is the Belle. She is the mechanic extraordinaire. This is a super fun card because Belle, just like her daddy, following in that inventor footsteps, I bet Maurice couldn't be more proud. And so this card, I really like all of the colors popping. The gold really shimmers and it makes it a really fun foil. Our second one is the Beast foil. Now, when I bought this pack, my wife said, I definitely get that card, it is mine. So I'm going to be the nice collector and just give it to her, because then she'll hopefully let me buy a lot more cards, right? That's how that works. This is a very fun foil card though. I like that he looks studious but menacing at the same time. All of the colors popping. I really like that. It is the frustrated designer. Couldn't describe the way I imagine Beast as a designer any other way. We are gonna go through the starter deck. This is everything that is included, so if you buy this, you will have these same cards. Let's get into it. I really like all of the artwork that is coming through in all of these new cards. It was definitely worth the wait outside today in the cold. It was cold, it was windy, so seeing all of these cards and the artwork, I can't wait to take a closer look at them later on. I'm not the biggest Beauty and the Beast fan, but I do like the cards. I think they are fun that they have them coming through this collection and the steampunk theme to them. Chaka, this is my first one of her that I have pulled. I have previously collected Tipo, and so it is fun to get the impressive daughter and Tipo's big sister. She is energetic as can be. She is hilarious. I don't know how they keep up with these kids. I especially like them in the Emperor's New Groove series, so that is a really fun thing to have to the collection. And Ever As Before is what we end on. Something really interesting with this deck that I noticed compared to the other one is that this one has a lot of cards that I have pulled in previous sets. So a lot of repeats there, which is a little interesting. I guess I could say a little disappointing since I didn't really look at the outside of the box beforehand. I do like all of the Aristocats in there. That was such a fun movie growing up to watch, and so to see it in the cards and in the artwork is a really fun thing. I do wish that there was a couple other characters that I haven't seen yet, but hopefully will pop up as we continue to open packs. I'm now gonna get to my booster pack. I am super psyched for this. I'm really hoping I have an Enchanted card. It would just round this out with the perfect cherry on top. Please let me have one. The fun thing with all of the booster packs in Archazian Island is they have a story. So typically the packs, not always, but a lot of the times the first card when you open up a booster pack on the back side actually has a puzzle aspect to it, some sort of card to piece some other cards together. These ones on one side have a story. They are all numbered. I know it for sure at least goes up to 19 because of my Trove video, which if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one to you. I've waited here ages now, and I'd be alone if not for the company of my ink friends. The others have finally arrived from across the sea, seeking knowledge, seeking my help. They're worried, but they're not worried nearly enough. So we're definitely with Archazian Island, going on an adventure. That's a really cool note to have. Check it out. I'm really excited to have Toulouse. I now have all of the Aristocat kittens as well as Duchess. I really hope that we do get a couple of the other cats in there just because they are so fun. I also would love to see the geese. I think that would be adorable. We have our first rare card. This is Mushu. This is fantastic. I love the shadow Mushu in the back. I think that is so fun, makes him bigger, more powerful, and quite the feisty little dragon. He's not a snake, he's a dragon. Our next one, this is a legendary card. This is Lady Tremaine. This is absolutely fantastic because I do have Anastasia and Drusilla, and so to have the Lady Tremaine card rounds out that little trio. This is awesome. I love the shadows to really kind of darken her face. I think it just shows the power, the kind of villainry that she has, while also her trying to still look as elegant. It comes across more pompous, but that's just how she is. That's fun. I'm really excited for this one. And we did not end up with a Enchanted, but we did get the Wake Up Alice card, and I am super psyched for this. I have pulled this card as a normal card, and that was awesome, but to get it as a foil is even better. The coolest thing with this card is actually the details surrounding Alice in her dreams. You have the card soldier, you have the rabbit who clearly is he's late. You have the Queen of Hearts, another card soldier, a cup of tea, and the Mad Hatter. So to see all of those, the way they pop, and then with the colors in the background and stuff, this is a really cool card. Very psyched to have it in the foil, even if I didn't get an Enchanted card. This has been the 2 new starter decks for Archazian Island. If you haven't got them already, definitely go to your local game shop and pick them up if they still have them in stock. There's a lot of fun and new cards. If you want to see the adventure for my hunt of Enchanted cards continue, check out this video next.